And we're live.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Skins of the Sun, the Changing Breeds Chronicle. We are running here on Final Show Films. We are Julia and Sally of the Zodiac System, and we will be your storytellers for the evening. We're joined by a wonderful cast of role players who let me mentally and emotionally abuse them every so often, and we decided to put it on the internet for you all to watch. So we will start today with with introductions, starting with Coyote in a person suit, Jeremy.
Hi, I'm Jeremy. I am playing Crystal Arias, who is a human Nuisha. Hamid Nuisha, not a human Nuisha, because that's not a thing.
He's playing a person in a coyote suit.
Yes.
Could I interest you in a rubber duck, Katie?
No, they're mine. Hi, I'm Katie. I'm playing Carrie Nichols, who is a Hamid Korax Hermetic Order of Swift Light.
Master of Disguise, playing as themselves, playing a character, Drevian.
Drevian, I'm playing Connor McLaughlin, a Coelacanth Bastet.
The Robert Downey Jr. approach.
And glowing in the fires of glorious revolution, William Rashani.
Hi, I am William Orshani, and I'm playing Callisto Osborne, the Hamid Uzmati Gural of the Mountain Guardians.
And as always, Black Lives Matter, trans rights are human rights, and the following are a few good news stories to hopefully bring a smile to your face. One of the world's most secretive and tiny wildcat species has recently been photographed for the first time ever in its home of West Bengal, India. Weighing in at a ferocious 2 to 3.5 pounds and stretching 14 to 19 inches from whisker tip to tail tip. It's the smallest species of wildcat in Asia. If more were known about it, it could be confirmed as the world's smallest cat, but Africa's black-footed cat may be smaller. They have not actually gotten enough... they haven't been able to find enough wild specimens to measure that. Story number 2. The number of monarch butterflies overwintering this year in Mexico has nearly doubled, according to the annual census released last week by the World Wildlife Fund in Mexico and their partners. During the last few months in 2025, the population of eastern monarchs occupied 4.42 acres of central Mexico's forest, up to 2.2 acres during the previous winter. The encouraging survey was conducted with help from Mexico's National Commission of Protected Natural Areas and local communities, and it serves as an important indicator of the health of a monarch population that has been clawing its way back from the dangerously low levels in this century.
Yay, butterflies.
That story was very cute, but you said World Wildlife Federation, and all my brain said was, I recognize those guys. They forced the McMahons to change their company name.
Yes, they did.
That's why I said Federation, because it was used to be the World Wrestling Federation.
It's legitimately why WWF is now known as WWE. They filed a copyright lawsuit, and WWF knew they were going to lose after years of them having an agreement that they could use it as long as they didn't try to do certain things. So they just changed it to WWE.
Fair. Also, my reading is shaky. These are not my glasses. Sally lost my glasses last week. I don't have my glasses.
Yeah.
A new neuroimaging report says merely looking at nature can help ease how people experience pain by reducing the brain activity linked to pain perception. It is well known to reduce feelings of anxiety and depression as well, and the report serves as a reminder of how much good the great outdoors can do for the heavily medicated U.S. population. Published in the journal Nature Communications and led by a team from the University of Vienna and University of Exeter, the research offers a promising foundation for new types of non-pharmacological pain treatments.
Nice.
So
touch grass, it's good for your pain.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. If you're feeling sad, go touch some grass.
Or smoke it. That helps too.
I can confirm smoking grass helps pain.
Not that anybody has
go touch some grass in London.
Not that anybody has referred to marijuana as grass in about 40 years, but you know.
Oh, all right. So previously, our menagerie confronted Doom of the Mountain about some of the security issues that they found involving the cairn, and especially considering Pyramid Lake. They went on to further find that Doom of the Mountain's bloodline is actually compromised, being tied to the Oathbreaker as well, making him and Jared Walker related. Distantly, yet related.
Callisto did not have time to get into how fucked up it is that the kinfolk related to the guy who should not be named gets mistreated and thrown out. The werewolf related to the guy who must not be named ends up as sept leader.
Yep.
It's because if we bring it up, then we start with the yelling, and then they start with the yelling, and then at some point we have to get werewolf out of our teeth.
Yeah.
Not because we ate them, just because there will be biting.
And not the fun kind.
Glad I wasn't the only one.
I mean,
after which,
on the werewolf.
I mean, you and a werewolf won't make a menace. So
damn Skippy. I can fuck as many werewolves as I want.
You sure can, buddy.
You go, Glen Coco.
That's the subtitle for this episode.
I can fuck as many werewolves as I want. Oh. Afterwards, the group then were part of a ceremony to further their ranks among the Farah nation, putting some of them in a position where they can learn new gifts and new powers. And also some contact was made between Carrie and One Wing to reach out to Mouse Hunter, the Korax who changed her. And then the group made their way back to the cairn and back to Pyramid Peak to double check that Doom of the Mountain held up his end of the promise and was going to up the security measures around the cairn and around Pyramid Peak. Where Crystal spotted a vehicle approaching Pyramid Lake. At first seemed like it could potentially just be a vehicle that was there for anything, and then passed the second checkpoint, leading you all to believe that this is someone involved with the worm, specifically going for Pyramid Lake again.
Yep.
So, Crystal
Mm-hmm.
and Carrie.
Yes.
You guys are at the lake, am I remembering correctly? Or
Correct.
just heading to? No, I
I
think you're
believe we're there.
Yeah, okay.
I think
Um,
you're there.
it'll be about another 10-15 minutes before people from the cairn show up, and it will probably be 5, maybe 10 minutes before the vehicle reaches the top of the mountain.
Or we're at the top, right?
You guys are at before it will reach the basin you guys are in. Yes.
So, sorry, I was mostly paying attention. Work. So they are arriving. The gist of what I got is they are the bad guys are arriving before reinforcements arrive.
That is correct.
Well, this is inconvenient.
Well, inconvenient or not, it's headed this way. So
I can. You want to help me kite some bad guys?
sure.
You know how to use a gun?
That's a good question. I think so. Hold on, let me check mine.
The part with the hole goes pointed towards the other people.
You know what? I'm looking at my actual sheet to be like kind of official and shit for once, and that's not appreciated.
I appreciated it.
Uh,
That's all that matters.
Does it have anything?
Middle of in your skills, middle of the.
I have a dot in firearms, so I'm assuming that's enough to point and shoot.
You're not incompetent with a gun. Perfect.
No.
All right. Fan fucking tastic. I am going to pull out Harry. Is a big ass, like Dirty Harry style 45 revolver. I flip it around and I hold the handle out to you. Don't. This, I'm giving you my best friend.
Ouch. Okay, but continue.
Listen, I've known him longer than I've known you.
That's
It's
also fair.
that's just the way it is. This is my
Listen,
best
it's a
friend.
very big.
Sometimes my
It's a very
sometimes
big
my
intimidating.
yeah.
It's a very big intimidating gun. I'm trying to make light of the situation.
It is.
Continue.
It's my best friend. Sometimes my bed buddy. Not in that way. Don't be weird.
I don't kink shame. I mean, takes all kinds.
What I'm saying is, don't lose it.
I would never, because that would mean my imminent death. And I really rather like living.
Oh no, you would live. You would wish for death before I was done. Here you go.
Harry is just going, I can fly, 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 I can fly.
You certainly can, and that's good, because I need you up in one of those trees.
I don't think I can. Okay. Question.
If you can't fly up there, can you climb?
Hold on.
Another good question. Can a crow carry a gun up, a big ass gun up into a tree?
Hang on.
So,
Bitch, you've got to have form. Use it.
Ravens, being corvids, can carry about half their own weight, though they primarily carry items in their beaks, not their feet. How much does a raven weigh?
I feel like there's a joke in there somewhere.
Between 1.5 to almost 4.5 pounds.
How much does the gun weigh?
How much does the 45 Magnum weigh?
Probably more than that.
More than the bird.
45.
You're looking at a pound, most likely. Handguns specifically. I mean, granted, it is, one of the larger guns, but.
You don't have a particular model, do you?
It's 45 Magnum.
I'm gonna go with Smith & Wesson. About 2 pounds.
So yeah, conceivably you could carry it.
Yeah, okay. We're good.
Bitch, you have Krynos form. Use it.
They can't fly in Krynos. They can only glide.
Yeah, I don't know that. Glide real hard.
Make sure there's an updraft.
Carrie is just going to transform, pick up the gun. So I have to roll something for that, don't I?
Yep. That is
which one was that?
Stamina and Primal Urge, difficulty 6. Sorry, difficulty 5 here.
Stamina. Primal Urge, difficulty 5. Please don't embarrass me. Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Instantaneous.
Yeah.
Yep. You're a bird and you're in a tree now.
She transforms, she picks up the gun, she nods her head, and just flies up to the tallest tree.
All right. Now, what I'm going to need you to do is when they see me and start shooting at me, and they will, I'm going to need you to do 2 things. One, I need you to trust me enough to know that I'm going to be able to dodge them at least somewhat well, and take a few hits here and there, unless it's like they're gonna assume that I'm a wolf for some reason. I can't imagine why. So they will probably try to use silver and then be very confused as to why it doesn't seem to be doing much to me. And then hopefully the legends will spread of the mythical wolf that is mythical guru that is immune to silver.
Is there a step 2?
Yes, sorry. Step 2 is going to be when I get when one of 2 things happen. Either A, I get them far enough away that you have significant cover, or B, they riddle me with bullets and I go down. I need you to start shooting at them because their attention is going to be on me. And when they start shooting at you, fly away.
Yeah, that part I can do. So
Yeah.
let me get this straight. So if one of 2 things happen, they're gonna shoot at you, they're gonna be amazed by this unkillable silver wolf bullet thing. And so but
thank you.
Primary matter is either you're gonna get enough cover or you're gonna be riddled with bullets. In either case, I need to start shooting.
Yeah, wait. If they get far enough away,
okay.
Like if they start catching up to me,
okay,
because we don't know if they have those weird whatever the lab wolves were,
yeah,
or wolves thing. We don't know if they're going to be here, and if they are, then I'm in deep shit. And I'm going to have to hope that they can't cross the gauntlet, and I do really well this time at crossing the gauntlet.
Mhm.
But if they get a good amount of distance away, but they're catching up with me, shoot at them because that will hopefully distract them and help keep me safe. If they just chase me and they get far enough away, because I'm going to lead them into the forest where they can't take their cool vehicle.
Okay.
We need to disable that vehicle.
Okay.
Because none of these motherfuckers can get back.
Okay. You want me to shoot the tires?
Shoot the tires, shoot the gas tank, shoot the driver if he's staying inside. Shoot the branch that they park under if they park under one, so that it falls off and crashes on their whatever. Be creative. You do you.
I actually have a really and this is Katie talking. I actually have one of the neat gifts I got is that like I can drop things from a high distance precisely on top of a certain target. It's called Sky's Beneficence.
Yeah, Scott was about to say you can drop a brick from a high enough altitude that it will crater something.
Figure that works. Just figure out some way to make sure that that vehicle is going nowhere.
Can do.
Because if they can escape, they can give information about what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't want that.
No, we don't.
So yeah, you wait up there. I am going to let's see. Where would be a good place? I'm looking around. Where would be a good place to be ready for them? Tell you what. And I go and I stand in the center of the road.
Okay.
And I am going to I need to roll a. Where is it?
My gnosis is still at 3 of 6. Good. Hope I don't need that.
I need to roll. Oh, I don't need to roll. I just need to spend a gnosis point.
Was gonna say you all needed some gnosis, didn't you?
Yep, I think I still have one. Let's see. No, I've only spent one.
Oh, no, I'm the one who's been spending gnosis because I have to spend it for every time I do ultimatum.
Yep. So I am going to spend a gnosis roll. Or spend a gnosis roll. Spend a gnosis point. And I am going to activate sheep's clothing.
Okay.
Which allows me to perfectly mimic the form, scent, and outer markings of another breed of shapeshifter.
Wonderful.
And I'm choosing Guru, and then I'm going to switch and I'm going to shift into it's still Manabojo form. Do not get any of the mechanical benefits, but it looks like a Guru in Krynos form.
Would you like
any possible?
I was gonna say, would you like to describe the pseudo Garu that you're putting on?
I think that Crystal is taking on the markings, etc., of what would most piss off worm agents, or at least most drive the. I am taking on the firm. Plus, it'll piss off a particular tribe if they ever find out I can do it. Of the most pure breed Silverfang you have ever fucking seen in your life.
Okay.
Need to spend a.
What's his name? Oh God. The literal king of wolves.
Like Albrecht level.
Yeah. Like,
breed? Yes.
Yeah. Albrecht, whatever the hell his actual surname is.
Chase. I thought
Albrecht
was
is
the
his
surname.
first name. Yeah, Albrecht is the surname. Correct.
Yeah, I thought it was like Jason.
Something like that.
Jonas
Jeremiah. Jonas. Okay. I had all the letters in the wrong order.
And then I will do my shifting roll. This may take a couple times because, as we know, I am great.
You were thinking of his grandfather, Jacob Morningkill.
I was.
Oh, no, there we go. Boom. Big, pure white silver Guru just standing in the middle of the road, just waiting.
Yeah, Carrie, you didn't know Crystal could do that. but that's cool.
Bitch, you have some nerve wearing white.
Give it a few
What
minutes. It'll
day
be
is
red.
it? What day is it?
It's not Wednesday.
What time? I mean, no, but what time of year is it?
Oh, it's June.
Actually, it legitimately doesn't matter because just to overtone speak, it's Labor Day, or it's before Labor Day somewhere. It's before some Labor Day.
I mean, to be fair, it is currently before Labor Day if it's June.
That's true, but it's also after Labor Day. That's why that second rule is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
That's not what I was going for, but okay, you do you.
Don't worry, it'll be red and pink in a minute.
I am as pure as the snow. I am a Silver Fang. Silver Fang me has never done anything wrong in their life.
Yes, because you've been a Silver Fang for 1 second.
And I have certainly not been in any orgies at all.
My question is this conversation out loud or over totem phone?
Totem phone.
Phone.
But yes.
Yeah, as Callisto is getting
Zero
all of this.
orgies.
Yeah, as this conversation is happening, you can hear a rumble in the distance. You venture a minute or two out.
Question, did we get a description of the vehicle that was spotted by their sentries?
Yes, it was a large white panel van.
And did we get any description of anyone driving it?
You did not.
Okay.
I'll
ask you then whether or not Pulse of the Prey will apply.
Just a second. On my computer.
Apocalypse, I need to pull up my core rulebook because it's in the core book.
Werewolf knows anything about her prey, even a nickname, initials, or crude description. She can track it as fast as you are tracking the vehicle, and you have a crude description of it. System. No roll is required unless the target is actively hiding. You know what? Fuck it, we'll allow it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna need a wits or I'm gonna need a perception and enigmas difficulty 6.
All right. This is assuming. I mean, they are trying to hide themselves. This tracks. Perception enigma. Pulse of the Prey. Four successes.
4 successes. Okay, yeah. To tell the rest of the group how good this gift is, it's useful for tracking spirits through the deep umbra, which is pretty fucking hard. But yeah, 4 successes, you can tell exactly where in the forest this thing is. Where along the trail it should be, how much time you have out.
Yeah, so she's gonna try and start getting to a position that is ahead of it.
Give me. So I open a character sheet. Give me wits and survival, difficulty 6.
Fucker. How dare. At all those 3s. It's not a
It-
botch, but it is.
It's not.
annoying.
It is. It is frustrating because you know the woods in this area, you know the woods in the greater area of the Sacramento area. The problem lies in the fact that you guys are on the fastest route to get there already.
Mhm.
That you are aware of.
Yeah. And she's not been given free leave to explore all of these forests because this is Guru territory.
Exactly, Flo, exactly.
Well, she's going to keep going and hope that she can get to a position that is. She hope she can intercept them before they get to anything dangerous.
Go ahead and give me a stamina and athletics roll. Difficulty 6. I just want to see if any of y'all start picking up the pace. Stamina, athletics.
Does that
this would be for just Callisto and
Okay.
Connor, but Drevian has stepped away, so we're waiving Connor's roll unless they come back
Okay.
in
2 successes.
2 successes. All right. You guys start to gain some ground. There's.
We're not alone, are we? I believe Thunder's with me as well.
Thunder and Blossoming Dancer are both with you.
Yeah.
I specifically remember that one because she told you that now she gets to show you all why they call her Blossoming Dancer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. With 2 successes, you guys. Blossoming Dancer at a certain point just darts left and cuts off from the trail that you had been following. Thunder stops for like half a second, gives you a look, then looks into the forest and follows immediately afterwards. Through a winding trail that you obviously no human is going to regularly walk, weaving in between the trees, you guys come out at a further part of the trip up, and you have shaved at least 2 minutes off of this trip. You guys will be arriving at the exact same time. If not a couple seconds behind.
Callisto is going to do a thing. Oh, she makes it to Werebeast. And after a second more of doing that on the run, makes it to Full Beast. Okay.
Okay.
So she will.
Part of you thinks Connor was already in.
Yeah, Connor was already in cat form. I'm pretty
that
certain.
Makes sense. Because he tends to stay in cat form just because it's easier. I mean, I can just finish the statement there. It's a lot easier just to be a cat. Nobody, no. So you can hear the sound of the van approaching. That crunch of gravel as it makes its way up the winding trail. And you can see it through the trees.
You're all right, into character. And then hunched down, like ready, like angry looking.
It's convenient because the basin, you come in at a turn. So as this Jeep rounds the bend,
Carrie is just laughing her ass off in her inside over totem phone.
The van stops about 10 feet from you, suddenly jolts to a stop.
And I give a roar.
Like you see shit hit the window.
Nice.
Okay, so they're a bog standard human. Give me just a second. I have to roll something real quick.
How much is their willpower? What's their reaction to delirium?
Should be note that they still have lesser delirium from me.
Yes. Which means they treat their willpower as if it's 2 higher?
Correct.
Yeah.
And Krynos, what's the difficulty on that?
It's just there's no roll. It's just what is their willpower, and treat it as if it's 2 higher than normal.
7.
So 7 is the 2 higher than normal.
Mm-hmm.
Crystal, you want me to start shooting?
Delirium.
Okay.
Is on page
I'm in
262.
character.
A reaction of willpower 7 is they won't forget, but they will rationalize what they see. Controlled fear. Although terrified, they do not panic. The human will flee or fight as appropriate, but remains in control of their actions.
Okay, I'm just gonna make a roll really quick to see what this guy does.
I'm being method, so I have to hate you right now because I'm a silver thing.
Okay, Snow White, whatever you say.
Once you hit willpower 7, you stop forgetting, but 7 and 8 still try and rationalize what they saw.
Okay. You hear the sound of the engine shifting gears as they suddenly just start going backwards.
Oh, no, you don't. Grab the front of it.
Give me...
Oh, shit, these guys are... You hear in my head. Oh, shit, these guys aren't even going to try and kill me. They're just running away.
Give me... Let's call that... Strength and Athletics, difficulty 7.
Definitely something I'm very good at.
I'll let you spend a willpower.
I don't know how many willpower I have left.
That's the real rub, isn't it?
I am good. I have 1 willpower left. And fortunately, I don't go into problems if my willpower is away, but I still have rage because I don't have rage. Sorry, you said diff 7?
Diff 7, yes.
All right. I've got 5 dice. No, I'll still spend the willpower because it is a car. It might be able to, yeah. So that's
3 successes.
Just
I mean, you're still like, regardless if strength isn't a large stat on your sheet, you're still one of those, X foot tall killing machines made out of muscle and teeth. So you do just grab this car and you feel it try to reverse out of your grip. But you then start to smell the burn of tar on rubber as these tires just start spinning as you're holding it into place.
Okay, you can shoot now. You can shoot now. You can shoot now. Because at some point they're gonna start moving backwards, and I am not letting go.
I am aiming. I start aiming for wheels.
Okay.
Or the side of the van, or I just start.
Wheels. I'm gonna say. Dex and firearms difficulty
of a gun is usually 6 plus or minus based on what you're shooting at.
I'm gonna go difficulty 8 because the wheel's a smaller target.
Okay, I had to pick a smaller target. All right, Dex and firearms difficulty 8.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, we'll see what happens. I'll hit something.
You only have to get 1 success.
Don't shoot me. I'll be fine, but I will feel the betrayal worse than I will feel the bullet.
So, a couple things happen all at once. There is the sound of gunfire that reverberates through the entire basin and out into the forest proper. Callisto and Connor, you both see a wheel on the back of this thing. This vehicle being held literally by a giant silver fang. The back tire just explode out from a bullet. As Crystal, you see a bear a brown and black wolf, and a bright red maned wolf, and a saber-toothed tiger run into the clearing.
Nice.
Or it's not saber-tooth, is it?
No, the coelacanth.
Yours is just the large, like, puma-like thing from Europe.
Yep, fairy cat.
Yeah, fairy cat. Although I think it is technically, I'd be in catcher, so it would be saber fanged.
Okay.
Here's the
'Cause
fun part. Oh, go ahead.
Because I'd be in the big cat form, not my little cat.
Yeah. I would hope so. So here's the thing.
You.
Just a
Hope
house cat riding
somebody's
on the back of the
allergic.
bear.
So here's the fun part.
That's weaponized
Well,
allergens.
Listen,
Yes.
The
I'm in
Guru's greatest
Georgia,
weapon.
okay? Come on.
Well, I am in all form again. Well, I am in all form and ability to sense a big, bad, scary guru in Krynos. Mechanically, I am still a Nuisha, and Nuisha can speak in full human language in their Metabojo form. It's just low and gravelly. So I just look through the window and like, hello, boys.
Give me charisma and
Get
and
out
expression.
of the car.
Give me charisma and intimidation.
I'm back.
Difficulty 6.
Charisma, intimidation, diff 6. Nope, that's fine.
Nope.
I'm gonna shoot
So
him.
good.
He seems to be less terrified of the fact that you're talking at him and just what you are.
Yeah, but that's fair.
Thunder. Let's see real quick how she does. Difficulty 5 here.
So to make sure that I understand the situation correctly, the path that this truck has been traveling on is beyond where any civilian should be, correct?
Yeah, they've gone out past the regular roads and are driving on walking trails.
Okay.
And Pyramid Lake is sort of one of those places that it's not necessarily off limits to the public, but it's not like a primary destination.
Yeah, and you
It is
definitely
very
shouldn't
much
be
a-
driving a truck through it.
It is very much a what?
It's very much a backcountry hiking.
Yeah, and it's definitely not a thing you should be driving a truck through.
Mhm.
So,
Thunder stands up in Krynos form. And as she does that, the back doors kick out. And 2 hands, one on either side of the top, and out steps a large 10-foot tall wolf. One eye wriggling with worms. A jaw distended and cracked, a railroad track of teeth. One shoulder hunched, and an arm that looks like it should be on a Garu twice its size, and one arm sized regularly, but with way too many fingers. Black-gray mottled fur.
have I seen this guy before? Is this the one? Is this the one that I latched a collar on?
If it is, it's been enhanced a lot. Anybody who, I mean, I'm not even going to have y'all roll for it. Most of you recognize a black spiral dancer when you see one.
Okay, so this is not a werewolf. This is a werewolf.
This is a full-on black spiral.
Yeah.
Which I will be rolling privately, unfortunately.
Just remember to talk polite. It is a werewolf, not a swearwolf.
Look at that shit.
I
Has
remember.
no one seen?
No, I've seen. Yes, I have seen.
Thank you.
No, I have not.
We're werewolves, not swearwolves.
Yes. God damn it! I can't believe I can't think of the name of the movie.
I want to say Interview with the Vampire, but that's wrong.
No, it's 100% not. It is an FX show now. It is Walk in the Shadows.
We Walk in the Shadows.
What we do in the shadows.
What We Do in the Shadows. It is
That's
the
it.
movie that not inspired, it started what the TV show spun off from.
Gotcha.
They're both amazing. You absolutely need to watch them both. They're horror, but they're not horror. They're comedy. They're supernatural comedy.
Works for me. I have to write that one down.
It's so good. It's so good.
So Carrie is still up in the tree with the gun, going, yeah, I'm pretty sure the gun I have isn't going to do anything against that. Do you want me to just keep shooting the van and see what comes out?
And the people inside.
Yeah, Callisto shifts up into hybrid form.
Shooting the window.
It is. Yeah, difficulty 6. Stamina prime large.
Yep. She's good at that, especially when she's in a form that gives her more stamina.
Yep. Instantly into gigantic kaiju form. Blossoming Dancer, whose sheet I don't entirely have finished yet. I will just mentally do these.
Is this the point at which we do initiative after everyone's gotten their moment to shift?
Yep, once everybody is... Jesus, fuck. Sorry, there's 8 dice here and there's 6 10s. Yeah, so she's right into full Krynos form. Again, just like her main wolf form, she looks more kitsune than she looks wolf. But definitely physique of a wolf. And now is when I need everyone to roll initiative. I will go ahead.
Combat.
Where is the turn tracker? There we are. Let's go ahead and...
I have never rolled a good initiative.
Where the fuck is initiative?
Combat tab.
Yep.
Do we have tokens or anything?
Oh, you don't. Give me
just hit the no token button, and we'll just.
Or you can just put your token on the. You can just drag your token over from the.
Oh yeah, you can. You can just do that. Click on that initiative roll. My initial roll was a 9, so.
Oh, there actually is a no token button.
Yeah, I pressed the no token button.
I've never noticed that before.
I don't know which. I rolled both a 9 and a 16. I don't know which one is.
We'll go with the first one, so it'll be 9.
15.
Catro plus 4 dex.
Nice.
It helps to have a dex of 8.
Unfortunately, Garal are one of the ones that actually lose dex in their Krynos form. It's fine because I get 5 strength and 5 stamina. So
legit. To be fair, I should clarify. It helps to have a strength of a dex of 8 and a wits of 4.
Don't have...
Well, that's getting sorted out. Let me go use the restroom.
Yep. Forgive us all, folks. It takes a second to get combat started sometimes,
Take your time.
especially when. Nope, not. Even with the no token thing, it didn't. Anyway. Whoop. I just deleted everybody's turns from the. Okay. It's fine. I got it. Okie dokie. That is unsurprising to me in the slightest. All right. Well, while we're waiting for Shawnee to get back, let's go ahead and get started here. Connor, so the scene is as follows. Crystal is holding on to the hood of a van. A gigantic black spiral dancer has just stepped out of the back of it, and you're surrounded by Krynos individuals.
Specifically, a silver fang that you have definitely never seen before.
Yes.
Is. And you have no indication based on any conversations that may or may not have happened over totem phone. It's not hard to get, but
yeah.
I mean, at the very least, it's werewolf.
Yeah,
Fighting worm ban. It's at least on our side. This one.
Yep.
I am back.
Just in time.
I suppose I'll try to bite at the leg of the black spiral dancer.
Okay.
Next.
No names are visible, so I have no idea who is where in the initiative.
Are you kidding me?
I see my name. I just don't see anyone else's, which is
I
not
see
a
my
huge
name.
deal.
I don't
I
even
know
see my
when
name.
I'm going.
Oh no, I can see my name because I own my character sheet. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 9. I'm a little
Yep.
fan 9.
It's 15.
It goes Connor, Thunder, Crystal, Carrie, Connor, Thunder, Crystal, Blossoming Dancer, Carrie, Callisto, and then BSP.
And
or
fairness,
Flucko in the back.
We all know where you are in the character or in the initiative order, Shawnee.
Yes, because my character has art.
Because you have art, correct?
Yeah.
I mean, Connor's the same way.
Yeah.
So a bite attack would be Dex Brawl.
Mm-hmm.
There's if you go to the combat tab, there is a brawling and clawing thing that you can click to open up that just has the generic stuff for biting.
There is. Next brawl. I need to add the +4 for the form. Damage modifier. There is a +1 for my form too. 7 successes.
All right. So you bite into this thing. The first thing you notice is that when your teeth sink in, that blood is acrid.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you taste bad.
Roll damage.
Mm-hmm.
With 6 extra successes.
Aggravated. Ow. Soak is just straight stamina, right?
Yeah, it's stamina plus any armor they might theoretically be wearing or have innately in whatever form they got.
Okay, so yeah, he soaks that. Or no, I'm sorry, you can't soak aggravated, can you?
You can if you are not in your breed form and it's not from silver.
Okay, so yeah.
Also, in Krynos, you can always soak even if you're a menace.
Yep. So your teeth puncture, but it doesn't look like you've done any real damage. And again, that you start noticing if you're looking at it, the blood that is running out of this thing is black. And black blood. She's gonna go in with claws. And not do as well as you. At all. Damn. All right, Crystal, it's your turn.
All righty.
Since you're here and you're in the middle of it and you're looking into it, go ahead and give me perception and alertness difficulty 5.
Okay.
Is Black Blood wounded?
Oh, did I never heal her from her last fight?
I did not.
Jesus Christ, Julia. Come on. Thank you.
Nada.
Okay, we're going to re-roll that attack. Let's just do this real quick. I mean, so far.
Same result, yeah. Same result.
Oh my god.
That's just the way it be sometimes.
Oh, wait. Her weapon's not rolling any dice.
Yep, nope. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
That would be why she can't roll any successes if it doesn't have any dice.
Damage on claws?
Claws base damage is
+1.
strength +2. Or is it strength +1?
No, it's strength +1. I think bite is +2.
Let me check. Because
Oh,
the,
wait, no,
the character sheet is
claws
saying
+2.
+2.
Okay.
Bite is +1, claws +2.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, no, you're right. It is +2.
4 successes. So let's see if he can soak.
The difference being bite has a lower attack difficulty.
He takes all 4 of that.
I feel like he's too distracted by this big cat lash onto his leg to notice the werewolf claw coming at his face.
I mean, that tracks.
Absolutely fair. So Crystal
I got no successes on my
Okay.
perception alertness.
Okay.
and you shot out the tire first, right? You haven't
Yes.
gone after the window yet. Okay.
Not yet.
That's okay. I've got a window. There are people behind this thing right now. I feel like even if it does back up, it's probably not going to get very far, and then it might run over their black spiral dancer, which the people inside might not care, but it does solve a problem for us. So I'm going to let go.
Okay.
I'm going to reach over the window, over the hood, grab the and try and rip the windshield out of the car, Jeep, van,
I'm going to roll
murder-mobile.
a reflexive drive roll. I need to see if this guy ever took his foot off of the gas pedal since it's been in reverse.
Oh, does the,
Oh
does
yeah,
the thing
yeah. No.
Okay.
So yeah, give me.
What do you want me to roll for this?
Just do a claw attack.
Okay.
Apparently, the version of the book that we've got reads it as strength +1 for claws, but the actual version has been confirmed in later releases as strength +2.
Interesting. Okay.
So 4 successes for extra success successes would be 3 for 5 aggravated damage to the wind.
Yeah.
Grip.
Yeah. You just
Throw it.
You go to grab for the glass and you go a little too high, and your claws just dig through the metal, ripping out the entire frame of the window. To the person who was kind of shocked and like ready to get out of there, to somebody who is actively screaming at the top of their lungs.
You want to come out the window because what's behind you is much, much worse.
I really fucking doubt that.
Listen, I do a lot of things, but I don't lie.
That is itself a lie.
They don't know that.
Yeah.
Harry, just snorting, laughing.
Give me.
I'm basically just trying to stall them. We're hoping
Yeah.
that they do climb out the window so that our eye in the sky can blow their brains out.
Okay. Give me a charisma, and you can either do expression or subterfuge.
Let's see. Which am I better at? I am equally decent at both, so I will do I am really lying to them, let's be honest. So I will charisma subterfuge them. Would you count air of confidence for charisma as a specialty?
Yeah.
Okay.
in this moment, yeah.
Difficulty?
6.
6, okay. These poor motherfuckers. That's
all you
2.
needed one.
That's 2.
All you needed was one.
Come here. It's okay. You're gonna be fine.
Despite all logic, this man crawls out over the hood of the car and scrambles away.
There's your shot.
Is it my turn?
And unfortunately is not.
It will be soon.
Okay.
It is Blossoming Dancer's turn. Blossoming Dancer.
Blossoming Dancer just runs up and slaughters this guy. Like, I told you it was better up in front than behind. Imagine if you got through the back.
Blossoming Dancer is going to spend 2 rage.
good.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So she first jumps out and just swipes claws straight at this guy's head, spins, ducking, and then goes for the knees, and then goes up one more time to come down with an elbow. Or I should say, tries. And she's hitting, but is not rolling damage.
Does their attack have damage dice?
Oh, no. It is not doing
Okay,
like it's
just
rolling
making sure because
below sixes
Thunders had not had any dice in it. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Most of these attack rolls, like damage rolls, the highest number is a 5.
I mean, it's clearly because they're not a proud and mighty Silverfang.
Yes, that is the case.
That is the problem. I am method.
Carrie, it is your turn. You have a squishy new human target that's on the ground who hasn't noticed all of the delirium monsters to his right yet.
Okay, so I have a question before I shoot.
I might have an answer before you shoot.
Are they facing me or is their back to me?
Neither.
They are side profile.
They are side profile to you currently.
God damn it, that's harder to hit. Okay.
Hey, Carrie.
They are side profile in a ball on the ground, so that is kind of easier to hit.
I took the prize out of its egg for you. Time for you to collect.
I'm gonna shoot this motherfucker.
Okay, Dex and firearms difficulty 6, or use your gun button on the combat page. That also works.
Oh, god damn it!
Is that an actual?
Not a botch.
It's not a botch. Okay. You go wide.
In fact, that should be a success. I think your difficulty was still set at 8.
Oh wait, hold up.
Yep, it was.
Yeah, you hit with 1 success.
You hit with 1 success.
What's my difficulty?
It should have been
supposed to be 6.
Okay, can I do it again?
You don't. I mean, you don't have to. You have a success in that roll. You did hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can go ahead and roll your damage.
And it'll just be based so the gun is damage. Hold on, I got it here.
Is there a button?
It is a 44 Magnum is 4 dice of damage. Just roll 4 dice of damage. 4 d10s.
What's the command for that again?
/R
space 4d10.
Yep. Or you can just click the little dice button on the sidebar and yeah.
R/4d10.
/R space 4d10. Slash goes first.
Slash.
The other way is Reddit.
Oh, god damn it. Y'all, I'm incompetent. Okay. Say it one more time.
/R space 4d10.
There we go.
That is a damage.
Yep.
And he's a person, so he doesn't soak anything.
Ow.
Holy shit, did you get shot? Who the fuck is shooting you?
Oh,
bird.
Clearly not me.
gaslight,
I don't have guns.
gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss over here.
Yep. Yep.
I'm a bird with a gun. I'm a bird with a gun.
I'm glad you're happy. Callisto, it is your turn.
I'm
You
so
do what you love. You never work a day in your
I'm a
life. which is
sniper
not
right
true.
now. I mean, come
You
on.
are.
Like, that's pretty
Absolutely.
damn cool.
And then anybody who shoots you gets to say a little birdie told me. Uh,
Not you, the bird.
little birdie told me to fuck off.
All right, so Callisto is going to step up behind the werewolf as it is distracted by Blossoming Dancer going at it, and try and just like wrap massive arms around its arms and wrap it up into a full Nelson headlock.
Okay.
I am going to be putting 3 of my rage into my strength.
As Callisto demonstrates her WWE moves.
And grappling is her specialty.
I really, really want to see a werebear now. Do like a 450 splash, or an RKO, or actually no, just the 450 splash. I want to see an aerialist werebear.
Aerialist werebear leap off the top rope, aka the branch of a tree.
450-degree spin splash.
It would be a splash. The person under them would liquefy.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's
So-
Dex and Brawl.
Strength and brawl, actually.
Strength and Brawl. Okay.
Seizing an opponent, the attacker tries to either crush him, a clinch, or immobilize him, a hold. Either assault begins with a successful strength and brawl roll. Let me. There's my grab. Strength brawl, div 6. You're fucked, buddy.
It's sufficient to say he not going anywhere.
Especially with my specialty in grapple, that's 9 successes.
9 success. Gee, oh my frog. Okay, yeah, you've got an angry puppy in your arms.
Successful strength and brawl. If the attacker wants to hurt her foe, that player may roll her strength to inflict damage beginning on the next turn and continuing until the opponent breaks free. The foe may try to soak that damage as usual. If the attacker wishes to hold her opponent still, he's stuck in her grip until his next action. To escape a grapple, the opponent has 2 options. They can break free by successfully beating his attacker in a resisted strength brawl roll, or he can reverse the hold by doing the same thing and scoring two successes more than his attacker has scored. Good luck. At the storyteller's option, an agile character can use dexterity instead of strength with such feats. Grapple attacks normally inflict bashing damage, but a character using barbs, spikes, or claws with such an attack can rend her victim with lethal or possibly, as with Guru, aggravated damage instead. So yeah, just a giant bear from behind reaches down full Nelson, probably picks this thing up off the ground at that point, as she wraps her arms around the back of its head and start to press its head down as her arms are hooked under its elbows.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Okay.
You lift this thing up a little bit and you just drag a
Kicky
cat
feet.
with it.
Let go. Spit it out. Okay. So Yeah, I doubt. Yeah, there's no fucking way.
Well, I might roll no successes. I don't think I will, but you know. Yeah, no.
10 successes in response to his too.
11 successes.
11. Oh, jeez. He got a whole lot of nowhere. Connor.
I just continue gnawing at his leg.
Okay.
Yeah. The big thing is like while Callisto's got him like this, he's basically a punching bag for everyone else.
Yeah. So roll your attack and add 5 extra dice. Okay. Let's see if he can soak anything. Takes 1 of it, but he takes 1 aggravating, so. All right. Blackblood's turn.
This is familiar, only she's not on the receiving end this time.
There is a spark of recognition that crosses that Garu's face. Yeah, we're going back for claws again. Three successes. Damage. 2 extra dice. And soak. Yep, so another 4 lethal. As she just rips down this thing's chest, there's a steam that pours out of it in a sizzle as it makes contact with the air and starts bubbling underneath her claws. He's looking pretty fucked up. Okay. Crystal.
All right. So this guy is still cowering on the ground, even after being shot.
It's not his turn yet.
Okay. But does he
goes
look
after
like
you.
he's sort of coming to-ish?
There's definitely less of the 1,000-yard stare and more of the caged rabbit look.
Okay, fair enough. And there's no one there. He was the only person. Like, nobody's going to try to drive the vehicle away at this point.
There, it appears that it was an operative and this Black Spiral.
Cool. I'm gonna drop to a crowd right next to him, and for no apparent reason other than she is developing her character on this spot. Develops starts talking in the like Midwest Wisconsin style accent.
Oh my god.
In this deep rumbly voice of oh gee there, bud, are you okay? Looks like you got shot. Here, let me help you with that. And I'm going to what's your name?
Eric?
Derek, where are you from?
Sacramento?
Sacramento? What were you doing out here, bud?
We're supposed to take samples, and I was supposed to let him swim.
Let him swim, oh? Well,
look up at him who's currently in the arms of a guru. Of a girl.
Well, that didn't go very well for you now. What was the name of the? What's the name of what's your boss's name?
Jared.
Say it one more time.
Jared.
Say it one more time for me. I hear it. This is I'm trying to get a certain number, as many words out of him as possible, so that I can use his voice later. Oh, great, wonderful. Well, that should be about enough now when I'm stomping his head.
Jackson Brawl.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna use kick. Is kick in D20? I'm not trusting these numbers on this
Yeah, I can check it.
this
One second.
combat sheet.
Is it the
Check
same
and make sure
bastard
that it
I
is
shot?
diff 6, strength +1.
That sounds like a kick, but let me check.
Oh, I do need to roll a perception empathy just to make sure that I got I got enough to
I do that real quick while I look up the
catch
kick.
his voice. Yeah, it is a, let's see, guess static. Blah, 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 blah. Perception, empathy.
Kick.
I've gotten.
+1.
Would you say I've gotten about a minute's worth of conversation out of him between everything that's gone on?
I mean, between the screaming and the stammering and this, I'd say yeah.
Okay, good. So this is diff 7.
Yeah, so for kick, it's difficulty 7, damage strength +1.
Okay. Do I have perception empathy in here already? I do not see it. Do not see it. Do not see it. Okay.
Which, yeah, tracks to what the brawling and clawing thing says.
Okay. All right, perfect. I've got his voice. This will be very useful for when we call Jared from his phone. All right. Kick time. So that is only two successes.
So you're gonna add an extra die of damage here.
Yep. For 6 bashing damage to the dome.
I mean, he's unconscious if anything.
Dope. And then Carrie, you just hear over.
Whatever you said, just cut out.
Just say,
We're not
yeah,
picking you up.
Weird.
not hear that.
Hello?
There we go. You're good now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just it says to carry over totem phone. Okay, you can kill him now.
In that that Minnesota accent.
Uh-huh.
Ay, Dios mío. Okay.
This member of the Morning Kill family is from Minnesota.
Yes, it is.
Alrighty. Blossoming Dancer. Not going to spend. Okay, we're gonna do 1 rage and see if you hit this time.
I do like the timing of which Jeremy cut out there. Just you hear over totem phone, nothing.
Silence.
Like,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's see if I even need to start bending this guy into a
1,
pretzel.
2, 3, 4, 5. Takes another 2 lethal from that hit. Honestly, depending on how this next hit goes.
I mean, to be fair, they also do get the ability to
Regenerate.
a combat frenzy. Well, I don't remember what it's called, but you know what I mean.
Stay in
Yeah.
action, yeah.
They may be bad Gru, but they're still Gru.
All right, I'm gonna shoot him.
Just a second.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on this second claw attack, it's 6 lethal. So Carrie,
Yes.
it's your turn as you see a gout of black blood just spray out from the back of the van everywhere in a fountain. Callisto,
Somebody from the back tell me that's a good thing.
Callisto, you feel the body in your arm slacken for just a second before convulsing. And you see the head lulls back and the eyes just go completely red.
Good and bad. We're getting to work on it.
Good news, we beat stage 1 of the boss. Bad news, they've moved on to stage 2.
Huh. Well, I'm gonna shoot the human. So
I softened his dome up for you.
Please stop.
Oh, sweetie, not a chance in hell. I'm in character.
cállate tu boca.
Change.
I'm sorry that it's not. It stops and it's suddenly. I'm not gonna do this one because y'all know exactly how good and bad I am at this. But it suddenly switches to a very distinguished hoity-toity, where it's like, I'm sorry, that is not my process.
Look, you're gonna feel the process in just a minute when I drop Harry on your head, okay?
Would you just shoot him?
Shooting the human and maybe more.
Look, if I haven't been shot by an ally, have I even gone to a city?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, no. I never said shoot you. I have a very precise set of skills where I can drop shit on your head. It may not kill you, but it'll hurt.
It'll bounce. I'm in Krytos.
I don't care. It makes me feel better.
Shoot this man, please.
I'm shooting. Will y'all let me shoot? God damn it. Okay. There.
It's a hit. Roll damage.
Bang.
That's a hit.
That's another 4d10. Go ahead and roll that again.
Oh, fuck's sake.
If you want to, you can go to that bar on the left side of the screen and click on the d20 there. And that'll pull up the dice roller. And you can just go to the d10 and then mouse over to the where it says 4.
D10 for...
So that's 2 successes.
that.
2 damage.
So you put a bullet through that guy's skull.
He is no longer going places.
Oh.
Yeah, whatever secrets he did have, they're going to the grave.
It's okay, because he has a phone.
Callisto.
Yeah, as this guy starts to thrash and go into frenzy, Callisto just, like, cause she's got arms up here, hands on the back of his head, she just focuses claws in and starts to press and then starts to fold as she starts to bend this man into a pretzel with her claws.
Okay. Go ahead and give me your crush check, I guess.
Yeah, so that's gonna be strength. This will say bashing damage, but it might just be lethal or something at this point because she's putting her claws in. Have 7 damage.
Pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. That's very good. It's very good. Yeah. So he takes 7 bashing damage over the
Theoretically, because she's putting claws in, it might be lethal.
Yeah.
Grapples are bashing by default, but as the book says, if you're using claws, it might be lethal or aggravated, depending.
So how do you kill this?
Claws deal aggravated damage in Krynos and Hispo form.
So how do you kill this guy?
I think literally that. Like she digs her claws into the back of his neck and just kind of continues to bend and press until his spine cracks.
There is gnashing of teeth and yowling and struggling.
It's like watching a trash compactor break something down into a small cube.
Have y'all ever seen a car going 75 miles an hour just suddenly no longer be going any miles per hour?
Yep.
It's sort of that. The body just stalls and just straight to the ground in a heap. And as Connor spits out blood from his mouth and Blossoming Dancer shifts back to her Hamid form. Is there anyone else that we should know of?
Nope, we're good.
And Callista will look in the back of the truck and see if there's anything else in there.
Monitoring equipment, a bunch of tech devices that you're not like I'm not even gonna have you roll tech. Looking at it, you're like, no clue.
Yeah.
However, if you are going to, is that just a cursory or are you gonna look?
She's gonna take a look.
Okay, give me perception and alertness.
Connor's also taking a good look.
Or perception and investigation. Alertness is 6 and investigation is 5.
I will take alertness because I do not have investigation.
Connor will shift back to human and also get in the back of the van, and particularly looking at the tech and trying to see if any of its communications tech sending stuff back.
For alertness.
I'm dropping into Hamid to search this guy for his phone.
Okay. Yep. Easy enough. It's in his pocket.
Cool.
Blossoming Dancer, you suddenly have her at your side as you're rifling through this. Is it password or thumbprinted? She says as she switches out a switchblade.
Yeah, that's a real good question. Let me check here. I'm going to start by just holding it up to his face.
Oh, it unlocks.
Okay. We're good. Thanks.
Blade back in.
I'm not calling yet. I'm waiting until we're all done with this part.
As you are cleaning through, as you're looking through, there is a briefcase that you touch to move and have to let go because you can just feel it through the briefcase. And opening said briefcase is just jam-packed with silver bullets.
Well, I don't, Connor doesn't because his weakness is gold.
Yeah.
No, Connor's weakness is iron.
Oh, right, yeah, you're coelacanth. You're a fairy cat.
Axes is gold. I think.
Yes, Coraxes is gold because they are under Helios.
Yep.
So are regular Bastet, but you're a fairy cat.
Because Connor gotta be special.
Mine is nothing. Well, except like radioactive material, but that's everybody's that.
You're not weak to silver?
Nope.
Fascinating.
Noisha have no weaknesses, and that's counterbalanced by the fact that they have no rage.
Fair. But yeah, it looks like these guys were. I mean, aside from the black spiral dancer, it looks like there was at least 2 guns in here and ammunition for all of that.
Ananasi also have no supernatural weaknesses.
They're just weak to old shoes.
I would love to see an old shoe take out the number of spiders that constitutes an Ananasi in swarmling form.
Oh, do you not know about the shoe swarmling form, you fool? So as you guys are wrapping up your investigation of this, the tech you're going to have to get somebody to look at. Some of these things are like you can recognize a Geiger counter. You can recognize there are a few soil sampling tests in here, but there's some equipment that seems homemade is a compliment. Definitely new tech, whatever the 2 devices that are in here are.
Okay. Callisto fails her attempt at partial shifting, which is unfortunate. But when she fails it, she will just communicate to the others via totem phone. Somebody ask if they've got a glass walker in their sept who might know any of this tech.
What is a river? The dancer person. What's their
Blossoming
name?
Dancer.
Hey, Blossoming Dancer.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have a glass walker with you?
With us? No.
I mean, in your set. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can get Frost Mage up here.
Do you have him get his keister up here?
We can do better than that, Callisto says, and she just lifts the truck.
Anybody who wants to can give me a wits and empathy roll. Difficulty. Let's go 7.
Her strength is, even without a rage boost, is 9 in Krynos form.
What's empathy? 7?
Yes.
Yeah, no empathy here.
2.
3.
I
feel like I know what this is already, but
Thunder has not taken her eyes off of Callisto the entire fight, and not in the usual way.
Yep.
Callisto, everybody but Carrie, can sort of see her as Callisto picks up the vehicle, just sort of stare, go slightly pink in the cheeks, and then turn and start walking towards the forest.
To be fair, I don't think Connor sees that because Connor's pressed to the floor of the truck as it's now suddenly in the air.
Callisto will say over totem phone, Connor, you might want to climb out, and Crystal, could you let Blossoming Dancer know that I'll bring this truck closer to the cairn so that we don't have to leave it on the road we don't have to leave it out here for anyone to stumble across.
You know, we can just drive it.
I don't think we can with the amount of damage y'all have done to it.
It's just one tire.
And your claws through the fucking roof and hood.
Windshield. It doesn't need a... Good Lord Almighty, it doesn't need a windshield to drive. And it's down a hill. It doesn't have to be in good condition.
I mean, by all accounts, you can just like push really hard at the top and we can get it there.
Yeah, or I could just carry it and not let it crash into everything on the way down.
All right, you.
If you don't want to have any fun,
if you don't want to do you, I know someone who just went off into the forest who will.
I need to make a roll real quick for Blossoming Dancer.
I believe this is Totem Phone.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Somebody want to explain
Yeah,
that?
because Callisto can't speak in Krynos form unless she partial shifts, which she failed to.
Number 1, I'm coming down out of the tree. Number 2, can somebody explain that, please?
I'm sorry, did I not spell it out well enough for you? Our enemies to lovers a journey is complete.
And with that, that's where we're gonna go to break. Remember, when we take our break, you take yours. So stand up, stretch your legs, move around, do whatever you need to do, and we will be back in just a few minutes after these commercial messages.
We're back.
We are back. So you guys are. We can let some time pass. I will need, however, Dex and Stealth rolls difficulty 6 for everybody else besides Callisto, who's carrying the truck, which will be 8.
Difficulty and what was it's Dex and what?
Dex and Stealth.
Okay.
What was the
Difficulty.
difficulty?
6.
6 for everybody, but Callisto, whose is 8. Because is carrying big truck.
I somehow get a success.
You got a success.
One, 2 if preternatural grace applies to the next specialty.
Okay. So you guys make your way pretty unseen through the forest. And after a while, make your way back to the cairn. Are you carrying this truck into the van into the cairn proper, or?
I mean, she'll leave it out if they would rather not have that stuff inside their cairn, because I know they're weird about Weaver tech at times. But she wanted to get it closer to the cairn so it wasn't lying out in the middle of nowhere.
By this time, I have finally dropped the. I am back to. I have dropped my sheep's clothing, and I am back to Crystal. So I'm no longer talking with the accent.
Aw.
Don't worry, it's bound to come back.
It'll come back. Don't worry, it'll come back. Also, I'm gonna need to drop it anyways because I'm about to make a phone call. I'm thinking that I report back.
Okay.
And this is me telling the rest of the menagerie.
Oh,
I'm thinking I report back and say. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet. So I'm open to suggestions.
Who are you calling?
My buddy I shot in the head.
Oh.
Jared.
Oh.
My quote unquote boss.
Hmm.
Because I'm assuming he's gonna want to report back. What do I say? We delivered. What was in the? What was it? A bunch of silver bullets in that
In the briefcase.
Briefcase. Bunch of tech.
It
said that
looks
he was
like it's
supposed to
mostly
report on-
surveillance equipment, from what I can tell. But we want to try and get a glasswalker to get a full look at it so we really understand it.
Okay. He had said that and when I say he, I mean, and I go into the contacts in the phone and pull up his own contact card to get his name, because I did forget to get that from him before we.
Derek.
I forgot to ask Derek. That's not true.
You did ask
him
his
what
name, and he
was
told you
doing.
Derek.
Okay. Well, I was being really slow in that moment because I was pretending to be a silver fang. So, anyways, what he said was he was supposed to report on the animal numbers, flora and fauna and stuff like that, and then let Drooly McBuggy Eyes go out and do his thing in the lake.
Yeah, take some samples and let the werewolf swim in the lake. Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody know? This will be loudly since we're in the current. Anybody know what happens if a black spiral dancer swims in that lake?
Nothing good.
Well, right, but I need more specifics than that if I'm going to pull one over on not Jared.
I don't know if there's any particular reaction for a black spiral, but theoretically, the seal is at the bottom of the lake.
So it's supposed to open up the seal, or try
Or
to open the seal, or
get eyes
inspect
on it
the
at
seal.
least. If I were a betting woman, this is Blossoming Dancer talking.
Are you?
Only when there's tequila involved.
Good to know.
Nice, good.
Um,
Strip poker tonight it is then. Go ahead. You were saying.
I don't think you can afford me.
You don't know how lucrative the drug trade is.
Mad respect for Boston.
If I were doing this, I would go to see the condition of the seal and see if there's any way we can find some cracks in it instead of having to break it.
All right, so what I'm going to tell him, because we don't want to give him information one way or the other, is that Drew Lee, whatever his name is, we will just say the package is currently investigating the matter and has not yet come up. Sound like it works?
I think it could work.
Works.
Dope. As long as he thinks everything is still fine, he's less likely to send another group out here. And if he sees through it, then I get to have a conversation with the man I shot in the head and made jump out a window. And that's a win too, in a way. But that's plan B, not plan A.
Wait, that was you?
Oh yeah, I'm the guy that made Jared jump out of
I heard about that. That was amazing.
Flattery will
It
get
was. It absolutely was amazing. Anyway, where's the contact that says boss, scary man, Fomerai, or
Jared.
I mean, if he wants to be boring about it, Daddy, I don't know what it's gonna be.
thing is for after we have a few shots.
To be fair,
I am guessing that the sexual harassment policy at Endron is not particularly strong. So
why would this employee have Jared's real name and not be calling him Dimitri? And not the Jared that we already gave back to.
I forget which name is the real one and which one is the bad one. I'm only drinking a quarter in. Crystal is like 3 in right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say how many blunts has Crystal smoked this morning?
I was like, Jared is also a name at Endron. Jared was being used as the name for our Knives McGee drone.
Yeah, the security detail.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure this guy's boss isn't Jared. Isn't fake Jared.
Yeah.
It's real. You know what I mean.
Do we?
I mean, at that point, we asked the storyteller, was that intentional that they were saying Jared instead of Dimitri?
No, that was the storyteller flub up. It would have been Dimitri.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm going to look for some iteration of one of those options.
You don't find it. None of these contacts look like they could be like. A lot of them are like 3-digit or 3-letter codes.
I checked the messages histories, the most recent messages histories for the one that looks like this is the person giving me orders.
It takes you a second. It's been about a week since they've had actual like contact.
Okay.
And it seems like it's just a list of dates and times for which to show up and work, or just to show up and do a project. If you had to guess, this guy was not personally picked, but at least one of possibly a number of people who are assistants to Dimitri.
Okay. I will check that one. And compare it with outgoing calls to see who he's contacting to report to. Like check the dates and times that he's supposed to work with outgoing calls. Because he may not even report to Dimitri.
Question. I keep forgetting this poor fucker's name.
Who, Derek?
The person that I've been
your boy toy.
Not even that. The source of information.
Donovan. Yes.
Donovan. Is Donovan?
Sorry, yeah, you're right. Not your boy toy. The person you're blue balling.
I am demisexual. We are not shaming here.
I am not shaming anything. I'm just stating the biological fact of what is happening to him.
There is no such biological fact as blue balling, you idiot. Okay. All right. Anyway.
Blossoming Danger is just taking a step back and is just like a match at Wimbledon, just back and forth.
By the way, that's Carrie saying that to Crystal, not me insulting you.
Oh no, absolutely. No, I get it. I would counter, there is no medical fact. There is 100% a biological fact. Not a medical condition, but it happens.
Anyway.
So, yeah. Anyways.
Can we see if this fucker's name is in his phone contact somewhere?
Yes, it is.
What is this dude's name?
Donovan.
Is Donovan in trouble?
Donovan's middle management. Anything is possible.
All right.
Checking the outgoing call records. It looks like the number that is giving this phone locations and times is different than the contact that is most called.
Okay. I will then call the contact that is. Do the phone calls generally correspond with the dates and time? The outgoing phone calls generally correspond with the dates and times that he's working for? AKA, does it feel like this is the person that he is calling to report to?
Yeah, most of the calls are between an hour to 2 hours after time of mission, as it were. I'll find that sewing needle later.
With your foot?
100%.
Yep.
It's the only way to pick them up.
Right. I am going to. Okay, let me see. Do I need to I don't think I need to activate anything for new voice. I think I can just talk because I can store a number of voices, or I'm sorry, voice bank. No, I do have to spend a point of gnosis to imitate the voice. I can just keep as many voices as I have dots of expression, which is 2, I think, currently. So I will spend my gnosis point. I'm gonna need to use your cairn soon. I think we're all gonna need to use your cairn soon. I still have one left. It's fine. So I will spend the gnosis point to imitate Derek's voice. And I will call the number.
It rings 3 times
Okay.
and then goes to voicemail.
Were the amount of times of the calls, did that equate to what voicemail would probably likely be? Like they weren't like 20-minute phone calls or even 5 minutes.
No, they're all like less than 3-minute
Okay.
calls.
Okay. I will. Is it the super generic like you have reached 543-321?
It is not the number that they say. The name that is given is Jared Walker, and that is not a slip up this time.
Okay. And I'm just going to be like, hi, I'm just reporting in as per usual. I am going to give them the I have the samples. I am currently still at the lake. The cargo is currently still below the water level, doing investigating. It seems like we might be up here a while. So you know how to get a hold of me if you need more information. Hopefully that'll keep them off our backs for a little bit of time, or they'll call back and that'll be fun too.
As you go to put the phone in your pocket, it buzzes.
Uh-oh.
There's a text message.
That's never good. Check my text messages.
The contact is listed as Love.
Okay.
As what?
Love, Love.
Oh, okay.
When will you be home tonight? Wanted to make dinner today.
Working late. Not sure. Heart.
Okay.
Somebody made bad dating choices in their life and is going to pay the consequences of that.
Yep.
Listen, to play another angle, it's entirely possible that that person has no idea.
Oh, I am 99% certain this person has no idea. And that is real unfortunate for them. And that's just the way it is. All right, what's next?
It's at this point, Doom of the Mountain. He's been standing there for about a minute, but has been quietly letting this happen.
It's best you just let it happen and don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he remembers where he was on the totem pole like 4 hours ago.
He's fair.
Yesterday, but whatever.
Hey, dude.
Hi. What is all of... What's going on?
Well,
this Callisto is having finally shipped it back to Hamid.
I know it's not. I know it's the middle of June and we're still halfway there. But guess what? It's Christmas and you have presents. The kind you're gonna hate.
Okay, what did you bring to my doorstep?
The truck that was carrying a black spiral up to the lake.
You see 3 wolves go full Krynos.
The spiral's dead.
They skulk off into the forest.
Speaking of blue balls,
Connor leans over to to whoever's beside him, it's like that. Contrary to what the Raven thinks, it is a thing. It's not. It's nothing serious, but it is a thing.
Thunder just
well,
nods.
yeah. Well, Callisto talks to Doom of the Mountain. I am going into the back. I'm not going to be super secret about this, but I'm not being crystal obvious about this.
Okay.
I am going into the back. I am getting that briefcase full of silver bullets, and I am carrying it to the bitchmobile.
Roll me Dex and Stealth.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that's happening because there's a whole bunch of weird tech in there
6.
that, frankly, I don't know anything about, and I was hoping you might have a glass walker who might be able to tell us a little bit more about what kind of samples they were looking to take and what information they were hoping to get out of the lake.
Yeah, we've got. There's Frost Mage and Disco Spider.
If either one's available, it'd be appreciated. Frostmage was the one that came to Blossoming Dancer's mind first, so.
2.
Okay. Oh.
For those listening who don't, I titled this one, Who Me? I'm not taking orders. No, not me. Why would you even think that? I'm offended at the very notion. That's the name of this role.
See, I'm laughing because I read it in your voice.
I read it in the Minnesota voice.
In the Minnesota voice.
No, that one's already gone. That one's already gone.
Oh. But yeah, you successfully sneak a briefcase of bullets over to your car.
Like, they're not going to use them. They're going to do something like melt them down and put them, make a clave out of it or something like that. Maybe. I'm going to need those at some point when the spirals show up.
Yes.
Oh, speaking of, because Crystal, not Crystal, God damn it, who am I? Carrie is in, is back to Hamid form. And so, after you've returned, so I don't disrupt your stealth.
Right.
Like, by the way, here's your best friend back.
You did very well. And that is sincere. You did really well. Good shooting. Harry obviously likes you.
That's good.
Okay. I was waiting for Crystal to be talking to Harry. I'm sorry.
No, I'm so angry I didn't think of that.
It's like you did great
very
shooting.
Good.
You're so proud of
good.
you.
You're so good, such a good boy. As I take it away, no.
It's okay. I know you're talking to the gun.
You did very well. Clearly, Harry likes you. Good job.
Thank you.
We need to get you, we need to get you your own gun. Because, like all my usual joking aside, between you and me, don't worry, we won't tell the rest of them. I'm not speaking in a quiet voice. We won't tell the rest of them. You are not necessarily a combat monster yet.
I am,
and you can
aware.
You can handle yourself clearly against the Derricks of the world.
Yes.
But we're past the Derricks of the world. We're fighting the drooly McSlobber faces of the world.
Correct.
You need something that you can do to them from range. And I know that you're really good at some aspects of it, but it wouldn't hurt for you to have a gun. In all complete seriousness.
No, I understand. I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed to guns. I grew up around them.
Of course you did. You came from the same city I did.
For God's sake, we were 3 Latino women living in the same house by ourselves. There was a gun under every doormat. Like,
of course.
Like that's how it's like, oh, there, instead of the sewing supplies in the cookie tin, there's a gun.
Yeah. 100%. So yeah, we just need to get you one. Unlicensed, obviously, no serial numbers, obviously. But I've got that covered. I will hook you up. What? We'll start you with like a Glock 19 or 20. We're not gonna put you full in Harry mode right off the bat.
I appreciate that.
Easier for you to carry. When you know.
Easy for Carrie to carry.
Cool.
Can I check, I'm asking Storyteller. Carrie's, can Carrie check her phone to see if she's heard back from
One Wing?
One Wing.
You have 2 text messages waiting for you.
Are we still in the werewolf cairn, correct?
A few members of the cairn and Doom of the Mountain have followed you out to the area that you guys have the actual van in, because they Callisto did not take it immediately into the cairn because we were tech.
Okay.
And the first text message says, reaching out, made contact. And about 20 minutes later is another text that you would have received. When do you want to meet? They can be in town in a few days.
The day they can get into town, as soon as possible.
Okay. I'll send that text message off. As you guys arrive at the van, there's a thud from on top of it as an individual jumps from a tree branch and lands on top. Black skinny jeans, ripped to hell, a red and black tank top. It's the middle of June, so the large red puffy coat is just obnoxious. White and gold braided dreadlocks on this white individual. A number of chains, including a singular fang wrapped in silver and gold, dangle from their neck. He flips up a pair of shades. Somebody said, you all got toys I need to look at.
Callisto raises an eyebrow. White, Frost Mage, I take it.
Frost Mage, nice to meet you. He slides down and lands.
Oh, this is a dude, okay. It makes it even more cringe.
Hey!
Yeah?
I'm not saying that I am a Frost Mage main, or wasn't a Frost Mage main.
No, I was referring to the fact that this person with the dreads and the puffy jacket is a dude. Like, some of that aesthetic can work well on a more feminine approach, but it's even worse when you're trying to seem masculine about it.
I mean, I guess the important question here is with dreads, how appropriative are they?
Yeah, it's like dreads on a white dude.
Yeah. Are we talking about a walking problematic person?
He's definitely a little problematic.
Okay, fair enough.
Character in World of Darkness being problematic.
Yeah, no, that's it.
I was about to say.
Characters are allowed to be problematic.
You all see Blossoming Dancer just sort of like taking in the reactions to Frost Mage, and Thunder actively walks away and starts laughing in the forest.
It's like Callisto has this sort of like, you.
Connor also kind of like not quite sneers, but it's like, I remember people like you from college. They weren't very fun to be around.
Carrie just kind of does this with her hands because, like, the hair, I need to fix the hair.
I just want to play.
Anyway, yeah, we're trying to figure out what all these idiots were trying to sample from around the lake and what all this tech is for.
Pops open the back doors, hops in. Geiger counter. This one is reading ozone levels at ground level. That's weird. Few EMF readers. That's nothing weird. Hello, tech baby. And he just picks up it looks like a bunch of electronic and mechanical parts put together with like a singular readout over top of it. And he starts flipping some things, dialing in some knobs. He snaps his fingers and smacks it, and it starts and roars to life.
You missed a doohickey over there.
Just reaches down, smacks it into the side. Fascinating. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. He just
Can you hazard a guess as
picks it up and takes a step to the left. Interesting. He just tosses it out of the back of the van towards Callisto.
Catch, what is it?
What do the numbers on the readout say?
Sure.
So you have to pause because the readout before the number is what makes you pause. Gauntlet thinness, 45%.
Well, that's interesting.
What's interesting?
Well, apparently they've built a device to try and measure how thick the gauntlet is.
That doesn't.
Which means that they're trying to develop ways to get into the Umbra or try and bring things out of it, which is the more likely answer, but still.
Neither are good.
Well, look, no, neither are good, but like, I don't know. Foamerai are not Guru. Black Spiral Dancers are at least Guru. Sorry, but it's true. So
yeah, but the Black Spiral wasn't the one who was presumably going to be using the kit.
Exactly. Not everything can necessarily cross the gauntlet just because it's a wormy thing. So
yeah, but I'm more concerned that non-Black Spirals were trying to take gauntlet readings.
Absolutely. My concern being they might be trying to figure out how they can get a full force not just their war wolves and whatever dregs of the Black Spiral Dancers they've got palling around with them. If they can get a full military force through the gauntlet, they can deal with whatever defenders are there. And then they've got access to big
Callisto-
bad nasty boy.
Callisto's just kind of trying like sense the difficulty of the gauntlet around here. What's the current gauntlet difficulty in this area?
It's 45%. The actual difficulty, it's a 5.
It's not getting bad readings on how thick the gauntlet is.
Give me, if you do not have tech, which I don't imagine Callisto does.
No.
Do you have science? Is science one?
No, but she has enigmas.
You can give me an enigma. Yeah.
Intelligence enigmas.
Intelligence enigmas difficulty 7.
Intelligence enigma. Diff 7. 2 successes.
2 successes. It's based on that initial, just like the feeling that all shifters have connected to the gauntlet, those that can cross. You sort of have a feeling about how hard it's going to be to do this inherently. It's off by like 5 to 10% any given location. 2 successes. This is a prototype.
Yeah. Like it's off, but the fact that they're getting anywhere nearly an accurate reading at all is concerning.
Also, 5 to 10% is not that big of a deal.
Yeah, that's kind of a standard deviation.
That's within the error of whatever.
Fuck me.
But that also makes it a more terrifying thought that if it's only 5 to 10% off as a prototype, it'll be perfect if they can get the full version made.
Yeah, this is a prototype. They're clearly making progress.
Yeah, this was within standard deviation.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I have been, y'all know, and I'm going to totem phone for this. Y'all know I have been at the forefront of let's do everything we can to keep the wolves out of the Entron thing so it doesn't become a they go in and kill everything. They need to go in and kill everything at this point. Like,
did we fail? Wait, are we not doing good enough? Did we do something wrong?
No,
we're
we didn't do
doing
anything
fine. We are doing fine.
Wait, who's talking? Who's talking?
Ringtail.
Yeah, Ringtail.
Oh.
We're doing just fine. The problem is Endron is far more competent than we thought they were, and far more dangerous than we hoped they were. You need, Carrie, you need to, if you care, even the slightest, you need to convince Donovan to give his 3 minutes notice. We need to wipe that company from the face of the fucking earth.
The problem is
I don't
this
know.
might not be their tech. They might be getting this from somewhere else.
No, but they have all of the individual smaller. They have all of the information that they have. If we take them out now, it sets back the larger operation a lot more than if we take them out a month from now, or 2 weeks, or a week.
Yeah, but we need to figure out where this chain goes. We can't burn it all down and lose our trail.
Then we keep Fomerai Jared alive, and we get answers from him, and we get their glasswalkers in to go into those computers and pull all the information out.
Go into the computers at Endron? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
And how
That
do you
building needs to
that?
be scoured to the last human cell at this point.
Okay, I would it legitimately, because I agree, but I want to hear how you're planning on doing this, because that's not exactly that's a tall order.
I mean,
Are you suggesting unleashing the guru?
yes, I am absolutely suggesting unleashing the guru.
Okay, I really think that overplays our hand though. Like that's something you can't put back in Pandora's box.
We're
Once you unleash
past
the once you unleash the guru, like we have no more stealth options.
You're not wrong. And this is why I fucking hate this idea. But I don't see a better option. Because to be clear, if they get that thing that's in the lake out, it's game over. Not for Sacramento. Not for California. It's game over for at least the western to the central United States.
Yes, I
if
understand.
not more. Like I'm all for, you know me, I am 100% pro stealth mission, keeping the wolves out of it. I don't see a better option right now.
I just want to make sure what, again, before we go
Right.
the nuclear option, I want to make sure we've exhausted absolutely everything else and that we're not just jumping the gun and in literally blowing up all of our hard work.
Hey guys, you
Hey,
might want to
what?
see this.
See what? Who said that?
See what he's looking at. I was
Frost
thinking
Mage.
Frost Mage.
What is it, Frost Mage?
It can't be moved. You're gonna have to.
Callisto's
It's
gonna
all
look
Walk
in.
over.
Okay, yeah.
He's got a DNA sequencer set up,
Fuck.
and there are multiple sample jars of different furs and scat samples.
Shit.
And they are working on something. He says as he runs the simulation, and it is counter sequencing versus human DNA to splice.
Fucking hell.
There went our last option.
Yeah.
The current listed and written DNA samples that they have in jars are feline, species unknown, corvid, coyote, Kodiak grizzly bear.
They've been following us.
And that's where we're going to close for the evening. Say goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
I
Goodbye.
Goodbye.